The time has come to establish a new and great empire in the east. War with Parthia is inevitable if you're to consolidate your position. However, patience is advised. They have no love for their Seleucid masters, and allowing them to rebel first will ensure that they receive no military support from their overlords when you strike. Taming the northern tribes may buy you the time you need. Alliances with other satrapies are a possibility, although you should be wary of limiting your expansion options. The decision is yours. All hail the new Parthian Empire.
Hi guys, Tartan Spartan here, and oh, hold on a second. Oh no, that's because of the difficulty, never mind. I'll finish my intro. Yeah, no, we're back with the Total War Rome 2, oh sorry, we're not back, we're just starting the Total War Rome 2 Parthia campaign. Now, as you may know, if you watch, I just completed a Sparta one. However, we had discussed that we were going to do the Parthia one first, so, next, sorry. If you are a new subscriber, welcome, or a new viewer that's been brought here because you wanted to see a Parthia video, you know, here it is. That's thrown me just now. It's because basically I just started and realised I was playing on normal by accident, but the reason I've got less money now is because of the difficulty has changed, I think, so that's fine.
My friend, you honour this place with your arrival. I, your humble servant in matters of diplomacy.
Never mind, right, because last time they gave us money as well for that. Right, okay, so that's fine. Just getting it readjusted. But yeah, as those of you who may have watched the the Sparta campaign, you will know that I've played a little bit of the Parthia campaign before, just kind of in preparation like a couple of weeks ago. I don't quite remember what I did, if I'm honest with you, not 100% anyway, but it went pretty well because we managed to take these 3 provinces fairly quickly, and I think we even took this back after one of these 2 factions, either the Masagetai or the Korasami, took that from Dahai, who are our military ally. So we didn't realise until we got pretty late in the game, honestly, that with the Sparta one, that we had a wee bit of an issue because Cyprus, who were down here, had one part of Syria, and because we were military allies with Egypt, but Cyprus are a satrapy of Egypt, we weren't actually able to claim victory unless we attacked Cyprus. In the end it did work out okay, but it was not the smoothest ride ever. So let's have a look ahead and see what we need. We need Italia, we need Scythia, Syria, oh sorry, Parthia is here, so we want that. We're going to take all of that ourselves because I think that that's only fitting that we actually control our own province. Mesopotamia, which is just down here somewhere, let's just click on them, yeah, here. Italy, which is over here, well, Italia specifically, which is the top half where Rome is included. Scythia, which is again all the way over here. Syria, which is, that's the same place, yeah, that's the same place that we had trouble with, and Bosporus, which is where I think, just, yeah, up here, the Cimmerian faction are. Right, so we're gonna recruit a few more units here. Let's see here. Now this isn't ideal because the mod that I'm using, the Radious mods, basically they increase the sizes of cavalry up to 90 just to make the ratio look kinda more in line with how everyone else is, and it doesn't work basically until after you re-recruit it. So can we replace him actually? Let's see who's in our family. Ekurzakir, that's, I don't know how you say that. So let's get this guy. I think, yeah, he's got a very full-on beard for a 14-year-old, doesn't he? Aye, let's get him in here. Who should we get? Right, minus 10%. Well, that's actually quite good. I think we will actually take him and get Parthia Noble Blood Infantry. I don't know what that is. It's basically a different type of cataphract, which has been added by the mod. But I think we're going to go with horse archers for now. Yeah, we'll get horse archers just now.
My lord.
Just because that's going to be a bit more of the focus. Also, one of our objectives is to get this, so one of the bonus objectives that is. So I think we're gonna just go for that right off the bat, because it also lets us recruit a champion. We're not going to get a trade agreement with Bactria most likely, and I'm not going to declare war on the Seleucids right away if I can avoid it. So let's get to this thing. Oh yeah, let's start researching, and then we'll move this guy down here.
Can I assist you further?
Well, maybe we won't actually need to poison them. There's only 6 units in that. Okay, well, we'll hold off on that for now then. What's that? What's that achievement? Does anyone know what that achievement is? Oh well. Well, anyway, yeah, if anyone's, again, subscribing to this as a... sorry, watching this as one of the first series, I usually do like a question of the day thing. I took that for someone that I watch, so... basically, what direction, after we've taken Parthia, which direction do you think we should try and expand first will be the question of the day, I think. Obviously, that's just like for input thing, just to see who you would like me to fight. I'm not going to be able to just blindly follow that, necessarily.
Ready? Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Let's see, we need to check if they're still a satrapy. Nope, they're at war. Excellent. They went to war in the first turn.
As you command.
Yeah, that's not a good garrison either. These are two pretty easy victories, I'm thinking here. We're not going to call our allies to help because they will have their hands full soon enough dealing with the enemy up there. Oh, why are they down to those numbers, I wonder? What's the percentages? You know what, that's fine, I think. We could pretty easily kill them all, I think, just by shooting them to death and then running into them, but you know what, no. It's the first battle of the campaign, let's fight it. Let's fight it. When we get back to the campaign map, we'll, the other army will start recruiting men for that. We'll send it around to the next settlement, the one that's just south of us, pretty much directly, and then we will try and take that. I think 2 medium cavalry and 2 horse archers honestly will be enough, judging by what they've got as a garrison. I'll obviously need to fight it manually, but it shouldn't be too much trouble because it's just a garrison, I think. I don't think they've got an army. But I'll have a wee scout around with the spy just to make sure that they've not got an army lurking around here, because I'm not sure where their armies start, honestly. We don't want rain. Yeah, there we go, dry is fine. Okie doke. Let's just group them together, and then let's see here. Right, we'll just group these three together. We'll group these into a couple of groups.
We await your orders.
Let's have a wee look, shall we? Don't actually think we've fought a single Eastern faction is Sparta, which is kind of strange, considering. Oh well, so it goes sometimes. Yeah, come around here. Where's the... Is there another gap around here, or is that... Nah, it's a wall. Not a wall, it's a big cliff edge. Bring them around the side. Okay, so they're all just standing in the middle. The archers are really the only thing that we've got to keep an eye on.
If we yield no ground to them, we will drive this filthy swine before us. We shall
So yeah, I'm actually quite looking forward to this one, because Parthia are a lot different in playstyle compared to Sparta. Like, Sparta you feel like you're standing still a lot, or just kind of counter-charging, but with these guys you need to, like, you know, properly focus in a lot of the battles, because if you can micromanage properly, you'll, you know, find yourself winning sometimes, like, relatively easily, but then if you kind of mess up, you'll find yourself losing a lot more men than you should, which you could say that for any campaign, I suppose, any faction, but I don't know, I feel it's slightly more pronounced with these guys. Right, let's hold on here a second. I do use quick pause, by the way. We're not going to charge in with all four, actually. Just these two. And then these two can just move up a bit. Are we moving with these guys? I think we should be. We'll move them up now. In fact, no, let's move them here. Okay.
Radious! Forward! We are at your command!
Oh, why are they not charging? Maybe it's because of... Oh, no, sorry, got skirmish on. They usually still charge if you put them in melee mode, though. Oh well, not a big deal. We can afford to lose a few. Aye, come shoot them. You got a heavy shot? You do indeed. Hold on a wee second to... Yeah, okay. He's come. No, they've not kept charging either, actually.
as you wish.
Hold on a second. What's going on here? Why are they all running? You two shoot at them, and you two shoot at them. Let's put them in square. They will be absolutely terrible, but let's just do it. There we go. We've opened up a little bit for us. I mean, that's not ideal actually. We'll put them back slightly. I thought we'd have been able to run that gap there, but apparently not. Unsquare them. One into these archers, first and foremost. Come shoot these third spears. go. Well, we could probably still run in. I could definitely run in if I just decided to do it. Rather than sat in there and talked about it. No, yeah, they're not going to die very quickly at all. Let's bring them around.
Parthian horse archers! The cavalry!
Melee cavalry awaiting orders! Cavalry! Ready!
Oh, let's charge one of them in.
Ready your weapons!
I mean, it's really the Eastern Spearmen that we're not minding about losing. Like, we can lose all the Eastern Spearmen, not all of them. I'd rather not lose all of them, but we can pretty much just lose most of them, and I don't really give a crap, honestly. But I'll not cry about it.
Orders, my lord!
Just want to charge in now, keep harrying them, making sure that we're not, yeah, there we go, letting people take too much damage when they go in to take shots at people. I'll take you off that. There we go, that's pretty much it now. Just about dead, let's just fast forward. Probably going to take a wee bit of damage to friendly fire here, but ultimately it's not a big deal. There we go. We can just end it as well because it's just a garrison, so they'll automatically get killed. Yeah, easy enough. It's not the best layout, that one, because they've got like a square to defend and they're on a hill. That's not the most ideal settlement layout you'll ever find. Yeah, really the only real losses was that Eastern Spearman unit. Dunno, might have been better auto-resolving it, but I wanted to fight the first one for the campaign anyway. It's the first. Oh, that's good as well, because we've got better horses. No, yeah, it's the first... What's the word? I don't know what the word is. Battle of the campaign, that's what I said. I said that already, don't know why I'm getting myself so confused. What do you think's better, tax office or... Courier, I think we'll go with the tax office just because we're going to end up with everyone that we're trading with, the money's going to come back here, so... I feel like that's probably the best. Oh no, we've run out of money. Should we maybe wait? Yeah, we'll wait for the tax office, we'll do that next turn.
How may I serve Parthia?
No, yeah. Right, okay, so I think that should be alright. We're not far off either. In terms of money, at least.
Man has been on the move.
Ah, there we go. That may be slightly more troubling, but it shouldn't be too difficult to take care of, I wouldn't think. It's alright, I guess. Didn't expect him to succeed it first time. He's got some experience though, so, you know, as we go on, I'm sure he'll suck a bit less. Right, let's see how they're doing. Are they doing anything? Are they at war yet? They're not at war yet? That's very strange given the time. Okay, right, never mind then. Oh, oh, he'll have a skill, won't he? He completed his first battle victoriously, and again, I always do Knight Commander, literally every time. That's like the first thing I go for, because it's a real lifesaver sometimes. Sometimes it lets you sneak into a city which will only have a garrison, which might only be like 13 units strong, for example. And there could be 2 armies like right beside it, but they can't defend it.
I hope that this offer of
no, because
will be
I
taken
actually
the
need
right
your
space.
provinces, I'm afraid, mate. Despite how tempting that money is this early on in the game, I can't. Oh, right, okay, so we've not read any of these before. In Zoroastrian belief, the primary focus of worship is Ahura Mazda, greatest of the divine beings, but there are a number of immortal divinities supplicant to him as well. These Amisha Spenta, or bountiful spirits, embody many characteristics and merit their own festivals of celebration, known as Jashan, throughout the year. The Jashan of Ardavishd, or celebration of fire, is offered in praise to Asha, one of the Amisha Spenta. Asha represents a number of human concepts, chief among them being truth, which is aligned with fire. Fire is the force that gives life to the Amisha Spenta. It burns away sin, brings insight, and informs truthful speaking. On the Jashan of Ardavishd, mighty fires are lit, around which celebrations are made and praises offered to Asha. It is a time of great joy and divine inspiration, of feasting and togetherness. So, +4 Eastern cultural influence, which is completely pointless at this stage because that's all that's around here. And 4 public order per turn, which is nice, but you know, it's not a huge deal.
How may I serve Parthia?
Now, let's think here. Okay, so they're coming around for us, I think. Oh, did they get attacked or something? What's happened there?
Awaiting Parthia's bidding,
Don't know what's
my
happened there.
lord. How may I serve?
Oh, I'm slightly nervous though.
My lord. Leave none alive!
Right, we do kinda need to just kill them as soon as possible though. Let's sleep in.
You have further orders?
We're not going to slave people as much because we're not Sparta, we don't have the bonus. But I don't want the Persian faction who I think... Parthia, are they at war with Persia? Media, Parthia, Seleucid, Sards, Kidri, and yeah, Persia. I don't want the Persian army to jump in and take our settlement from us. I know it's not our settlement, but it will be soon enough. We decided in the courier station, didn't we? No, it was the tax office. Yeah, okay, tax office it is. So I feel like that'll give us the most actual money per turn. Wait, come on, succeed this thing. There we go. Good job, buddy. Yep, spy.
How may I serve Parthia?
Now... that could be a little tricky. I mean, if they come out in the field to fight us, that'll be easy enough, but I don't think they'll do us that courtesy, believe it or not. Right, we're not gonna bother with any Eastern Spearmen. That would be pointless, honestly. You know what, we are just gonna auto-resolve that because we'll win it. And I don't want to risk losing anyone if we need to attack a city. Like, because I don't imagine they would come out to us, honestly. Well, that's good. Let's disband these two. Just so that we're not paid. Yeah, because that was like 400 for 2 units of horse archers. 1 growth per turn, that's not good. Well, let's not do that. Again, Knight Commander, just because it's very useful. It's good to make sure that you've got it early on. Do we need to recruit anyone else? I don't think so.
Ready for battle.
I don't think we do. Let's try that and then we'll expand next turn. Oh, have they got a...
Cruelty do you wish? Oh lord.
What is it? Who's got a... oh, it must be these guys actually. They've won 2 battles now. Yeah. Yeah, horse raiders, that's good. And... melee units and missile units. Yeah, I'll still accomplished archers just because it's slightly better. There we go. So we're a few turns deep already now. This is going fairly smoothly. I'm really quite happy that the Gatai and the other person to the north of them, I forget who they are, haven't attacked yet because... the Corsami, I just spotted it there a wee second ago. Glad they've not attacked yet, because that does put a lot of pressure on you early on. Sorry, he's been in this settlement for 1 turn. Why has he already got the Wary of Strangers thing? That's way too common. You get them way too commonly. It's very irritating. Let's do a trading post, I think. Yeah. Oh, come on. They've just all of a sudden managed to... Oh, fuck off.
Ready for battle.
Right, okay. Let me have a think here for a second. 110 per turn. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We're not going to attack the walls. We're just going to wait them out.
Let them cower before our might.
And we will move these guys up.
Is that all, my lord?
They'll not be in range to actually help them next turn, so let's just recruit a couple more units of cavalry, and then I think we're gonna want an infantry camp. Yeah, infantry camp it is. Oh, that's so annoying. 1 turn faster. It wasn't even a full turn, like, we got to about, where was it, about here or something? Oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes, because I don't think, no yeah, because they wouldn't have been able to... thing is, they have 4 provinces. Oh, we can't break the alliance already. Yeah, so we're definitely not getting that trade one. I knew we weren't getting the trade one anyway, because of the way that this oh, they've decided to come attack us. That's cool, we'll win that, I imagine. I'm not really concerned about this at all. That's actually not quite true, those archers are actually kind of making me a wee bit worried. Oh well, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. We'll just shoot them to bits with our archers and our what they called, sorry, the horse skirmishers. And then we'll just run their archers down with the Eastern Spearmen, which honestly that's a 50-50 which way that'll go, because
what are your orders?
Aside from sorry, I think the only unit worse than Citizen Cavalry in my mind is Eastern Spearmen. Because let's have a look at these guys. They've got a big wicker shield in pyjamas. I know that that's like a cliched thing to say, but they are very pyjama-like. Especially given the fact that they're fighting, like, you know, like, come on, get a hold of yourself. Think about what you're doing. Yeah, let's keep them near the hill. Oh no, that's the border there. I thought the border may have been up there somewhere. Right, let's just, we can keep some over here because there's no negative, like they'll be able to change sides quickly enough.
Missile cavalry at your command.
Nah, you just stay there. Let's put them up there. Just move everyone forward. Oh, there's some elephants running away. Bye bye. Okay, right.
Swift and accurate.
Let's not mess around with that too much, shall we not? Oh crap, I don't think I did my thing to make sure that everyone's synced up. I didn't do my click. Crap. At the start of the episode I always do a 3, 2, 1 click, so I'm gonna have to just hope that that's not screwed up too badly. Right, let's see who we got here. Nice. Right. Heavy shot, you two. Come shoot them to bits. You run around a bit more. Just look, run right back in. Hold on a wee second. Right, where are we all? Okay. Where are their archers? Right, their archers are all right here, pretty much. They've got different... Oh, they're Parthian spearmen, not Eastern spearmen. I mean, it's essentially the same thing, but it's not quite. Right, nice, okay. We're gonna get in amongst their archers right away. I'm honestly not bothered at all if we lose the Eastern spearmen, as I've already said, but I'm just reinforcing that point. Because they are genuinely the worst unit in the game. They're really just there to take some shots. There we go. Should be fine. Let's bring this one back in here, and let's bring these two right down here actually. Oh, they're running away from us already. Don't think they mean to be running away from us, but they are. It's actually... Sorry, let's charge with that one and bring these two back. Just so we're not getting too over enthusiastic and letting everyone die here. I see one of them's almost dead already. Like in a matter of seconds. Right, just you shoot them. You come in, and you come shoot them. Come on, run away. Right, you shoot them, you turn off skirmish. Come back around here, please. Thank you. I'll keep shooting. Yeah, they're getting some of the archers. Hold on another wee second again, please. There we go. Make sure they're all just getting their shots off. That's what we got. Right, okay. Radious spears, they're a wee bit tougher. Make sure we get a decent number of shots in on them. Those are Eastern archers, let's charge them down. Yeah, there we go. Okie doke. Sorry, I know I'm quick pausing it a lot, but I'm just trying to make sure that we don't miss out. Finish them. Where's the other unit of here? They are, right, okay. Hopefully they break by the time that unit moves on. Where's their general? Ah, here he is. They are, yeah, they're in heavy shot, okay. They don't appear to actually be doing it in this unit. What should we do? What should we do? Oh, I know what you guys should be doing. Oh crap. Oh no wait, there might be in there. That's fine. It's a unit of archers, I thought it was spearmen. It's not.
Orders, my lord.
Shoot them. How many's left? Come on, keep going. going.
Median cavalry! Forward, my lord!
Yeah, good, he's got second wind as well. Oh, why have they not run away? Oh, they've been taken off skirmish, that's why. Silly me. Yeah, I've got plenty of ammo as well. This unit is not taking that too well though. Let's run away a wee bit. Oh, come on, run away. Keep running away. That Furious Spear unit's actually doing a wee bit of damage to us. That's a unit of Furious Spears as well. Both used attack to that. Who's this? Oh, they're in melee, that's why. Is that just the one unit left? Yeah, it's just the one unit left. And back you come to kill the Hellman, please. Thank you. Come on, die faster than that. There's only 50 of them left, come on, kill them. Oh, should we just charge? You know what, I think we should just charge. No wait, don't shoot them. Come around, move around. Let's just speed through this a wee bit slightly. See how it goes. They're winning that, right, let's not leave them alone too long though. Just don't quite trust them to finish that off. In fact, this one come kill this one. Because it's a Thurios. We really need to kill the Thurioses actually. Thurios spears are the biggest problem. Oh, that's why I couldn't find my other unit of median cavalry because they're stuck in here. Silly me, eh? Have they killed that unit yet? Well, they've shattered it, that's good enough. Go and square and all, you'll die almost immediately afterwards, but go and square anyway. They can't go and square, whoopsie daisy. Oh crap. They're getting killed. Oh crap. There are enough of them that they're not going to die though. I even just said to myself a few seconds before, don't forget about them. And what did I do? Almost straight away, forget about them. Silly me. You two get the fuck back in this fight, mate. Right, most of them are dead now, that's fine. Oh, that's a lot of Thurios spears actually. Let's pull him out.
Missile cavalry at your command!
Where are they fighting? Aye. Just some spearmen, okay. Oh, what's happening up here? Oh crap, that unit of Thurios spears is still alive. I just kinda assumed that they'd taken care of it by now.
We are at your command!
I mean, I could definitely have done a wee bit better here, but I think I've done alright, honestly. Like, I don't really do spectacularly and not losing. It's not like this is a critical fight. You guys... crap. That Thurios spear unit is not giving up, is it? Let's try and kill some of them because I think since they've sallied out we'll still need to take the settlement off them if we don't kill all of them. Pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah, we're pretty much shooting directly into our own men here.
Forward! Orders! Fire on the enemy!
can kill them. You guys just shoot them to death. Oops. Oh, we're in slow-mo here, that's why it's going so slow. Oh, you're gonna get javelined. Oh no, you didn't really throw them, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Oh, that did get a couple of people, I think.
For Parthia! Find your targets!
Who's left then? Is it just that one unit all the way out in the far distance? Yep, it is. Okay. Well, everyone, we're just gonna go kill that unit now, please. Thank you. Because for some reason they've not decided to give up yet. For some inexplicable reason. Super heavy missile cavalry. Geez, 334 kills on them. 246, 334, 293, 140. Yeah, well, I mean, these guys haven't done so well, but like, a lot of these units have done pretty bloody well for themselves there. Granted, a lot of them will just be running other people down, but. That is a lot of javelins. There we go. End of battle. Wasn't that costly. We lost Eastern Spearmen. I mean, I know that's, again, as I said, not ideal, but it's not a huge problem for us. In fact, actually, we did lose a lot more than I thought. I mean, we killed a lot more of them though, so it balances out. And again, it was mostly Eastern Spearmen that we lost. That unit's probably destroyed by the looks of things, which is a wee bit unfortunate, but again, we did pretty decent there, I would say. So yeah, I'd just like to say, again, if this is your first time watching, I am not by any means a professional. I just enjoy playing the game. I've still not actually decided how often I'm going to have this up, because I'm kind of wanting to bring Skyrim back, but I've still not worked out what days I'm going to do it. I'm thinking this might go Monday, Friday, and then Skyrim can be Wednesday, Sunday, and then I've got Tuesday and Thursday for Outlast 2, and did I say Sunday already? I don't know, and then I've got Sunday for my random games, and or depending on how quickly we get them recorded, the Drunk Portal 2 co-op is kind of hard getting to kind of sit down together and record that. There we go, get back up so that we can finish up. That one unit got away. That one unit's going to defend the whole city. Right, well, let's just kill them. Oh no, maybe it's not. What's happening there? What is that? What is this? Oh, that's Persia. I thought that was Parthia coming to get us. There was, oh crap. It is Persia. Aye, Persia. You can feel free to help me out here, but I am not letting you have this, mate. This is mine. We lost 2 guys, that's alright. Yeah, Parthia destroyed. That was quick, eh? Right, let's go with what the most beneficial to money. I'm not really seeing much of a difference here. That's public order. Yeah, it's public order. This is cultural influence. This is a bit more money. Let's just go with the Royal Large City.
How may I serve Parthia?
And let's demolish that because we've already got one building. Plus the slots here are more going to be getting used to benefit our economy. Yeah, it seems okay. Oh, and we got organised supply. That doesn't give us anything, I don't think. Oh no, it does. -2 upkeep cost for all armies, that's helpful. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight for that, honestly. Well, we're already at 5. Control, we've already got that, so we're gonna be getting 4,000, 5,000 probably when we complete this objective is what I'm thinking.
We fight for you, my lord.
I'm gonna move over here just to make sure that we don't need to be too concerned about the people we've got nearby. Our little buddies over there. Don't think that lets... Oh, it does let us merge them. Oh no, I just merged those two. Let's just... What are we gonna do? Who do we want? You know what, we're gonna take them, because what have they got? They're mostly going for Eastern Spearmen, the factions around here. We can use our helmet to take out the Eastern Spearmen, because hand weapons beat spears. And then we can just shoot their, like, oh, mercenary Persian cavalry, they're pretty decent. And then we can just use our cavalry to beat theirs and so on. Oh, also, just remembered we had a suggestion for a army name. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'm just gonna go for an approximation because I don't remember quite. So we referenced the 300 when they blot out the sun. Is that how you spell darkened? Let's just go with that. That's probably how you spell it. I'm gonna look at it if I don't know how to spell. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go wee horsey.
We fight for you,
Yeah, there we go.
My lord.
Okay, that should be fine. And then
We fight for you, my lord.
if they don't decide to attack us, which I'm really kind of hoping they don't, I don't think they will, because they seem relatively positive towards us. Okay, maybe we'll be fine. Maybe we'll be fine. There's still a satrapy. Have they still not gone to... Oh no, yeah, they have gone to war with them. Oh, maybe they were always at war and I just didn't notice. I don't know. I'm not sure. Are they about to... I think they're about to take that, guys. This is the best I've ever seen this faction do. Like, they almost always die straight away. Almost always. Which is why I was kind of reluctant to help them out. No, let's go this way, sorry. We're gonna go have a wee look and see what Bactria I've got. Kinda want to raise another army. Let's just end the turn just now. Oh, right, yeah, of course. Of course. What should we do? Let's just go with tax harvesting. 18 units. Their garrison was a little better than ours is. Oh, no, they're not going to get it. Never mind. That was a wee bad. Oh, it's a wee bit of a shame for them, isn't it?
My people are in danger. Can you not join with us and attack these dogs?
I will, because we're going to go to war with them anyway, might as well get some money for it. Yeah, okay, they're leaving. I think I might get non-aggression way. Hold on. Hold on a second. Sorry, just readjusting myself in my chair there. See, the thing is, I don't want to antagonise either of them. So, I'm thinking about getting non-aggression so that I can go deal with Bactria and the Coruscant. Hopefully I'll let them take care of each other. I'm kind of hoping that they beat them so that I don't need to, you know, turn my back on them along the road, because unless they manage to start pushing up here, I'm just going to leave them to it, honestly. Yeah, I think we're going to need to do that just now.
My master extends the
nope,
most
sorry, not defensive
magnificent.
alliance. That's not what I want to do. Non-aggression pact. Yeah, you pay me something for it though.
Truly, my good and noble friend, your kind word. Greetings, my friend.
Oh
Greetings.
crap, we can't get non-aggression with
I
it.
tingle with anticipation of your noble.
Oh fuck. Don't think I had. Oh well. Yeah, because they're a satrapy. Fuck. Right, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh Lord, awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord. My lord.
In fact,
Awaiting
no.
Parthia's bidding, my lord. Mithra, watch over me.
Oh no, because we're gonna end up going through their land to get there. I don't want to trespass on them. Not quite yet, at least. We'll just stick to recruiting the cavalry just now, I think. Let's see. Oh, let's grab that. Right, yeah, okay, we're gonna hold off for now. Yeah, just a trader as well, I think. Yeah, let's just focus on the money, because we'll have enough to deal with that next turn. I'm thinking about actually recruiting another army. Yeah, let's raise another army. Yeah, Cataphractor's fine, I think, for this one. Should I wait till next turn? Hold on a second.
Ready for orders.
I'm just gonna do a quick wee bit of maths in my head there. So it's 22, that's 17. No. We'll just wait till next turn. On the plus side, we don't. Oh, fuck. Did they just walk right in there? Well, they've just dragged us down to the grave with them. Thanks for that, buddy. I wonder if they'll declare war on each other. That would be funny, wouldn't it? I mean, it wouldn't really be that funny.
How may I serve you?
Oh, another one, strengthen the border, plus 10% research points production, and 4 public order per turn, all provinces. Arising in ancient Persia, Zoroastrianism was the first of the great monotheistic religions. Its beliefs were propagated by the prophet Zoroaster, and his writings taught the worship of Ahu Mazda, foremost of the Emisha Spentas, or bountiful spirits. Ahura Mazda instructed that God's deeds were necessary, good deeds, were necessary to live a happy and harmonious life and keep chaos and evil at bay. These concepts were embodied in Spenta Mainyu, or progressive spirit, and Angra Mainyu, or destructive spirit, the two forces at war for dominance over the human soul. The principal form of Zoroastrian worship was the Yasna. This series of recited litanies was constructed in the presence of fire, the medium for insight, and water, the source of insight. After many recitations were performed, the ceremony culminated in the absor or strengthening of the waters, a symbolic purification of the very source of wisdom and insight. Cool. I think these are new things that have been added by files actually. Fuck. I think those are new things that are also added by the mod after this, was it the Caesar and Gaul one, or is it maybe the Wrath of Sparta one? I'm not 100% sure. At least we can see their army, which will be easy enough to beat, honestly, because they've not got enough mobility to catch our horses, and they don't have enough ranged units to even shoot them down either, so easy enough. We're gonna get another army raised here, just because I have a feeling that we're gonna need it. Oh, is that another family's one? Where's... alright, okay, that's him. Raise army, and I think we might want to go with the noble horse archers still, for now at least. What's better here? They've got a lot more melee defense. Yeah, they can actually defend themselves. That's actually slightly better. And the melee attack's only down by 2. Right, okay, so switch your hands up, excuse me. How do we sneeze there? Sorry, that's only a bit less. Oh, these aren't shock cavalry though. They've got Stampede, but so I'm thinking we'll take them just to see how they do at the start of the game at least.
Our Lord needs good fighters.
And that should be enough, and then by the time... yeah, that'll be 2 turns before this is built. Okay, right, good stuff. Let's just keep poisoning them in the meantime, I think.
How may I serve Parthia?
And let's get rid of them. Don't need them, let's get rid of both of them. Both of the Eastern Spearman units. We are going to keep these guys here because I do not trust Persia. Plus they're only a turn or 2 away from Susha, which is I think much the same amount of time as it would take Arya to get there if they decide to attack us. I was like, what just happened there? They've taken that off Arya? Oh, Bactria are getting aggressive. That's the weird thing, because if any of you guys watch this Sparta Let's Play, and I'm going to keep referencing that every so often, and I've done it a lot so far this episode, but they actually, somehow Bactria managed to become friends with, I think it was Arya, Arachosia, Parthia and Parthava, somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. Let's trade with them.
Greetings, most excellent friend.
No, let's not, because they don't want to. For some reason. What about media? Attribution. They're... Actually, when I was about to load in, kind of wanted to play as Armenia. They're here, because I played as them in the Imperator Augustus campaign, and it was actually a lot of fun as well.
What cruelty do
But
you wish?
I only play as one faction at a time. Right, hold on.
At your command.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And then 4. Oh, this is tricky. Yeah, let's do a space market. Okay, right.
At your command. Ready for battle. My lord.
It does make it harder to auto-resolve battles if you use a lot of cavalry.
How may I serve you?
What cruelty
Actually,
do
let
you
me move
wish?
these guys up
Oh
here.
Lord, make haste, man.
How big's the garrison here? It's only 12 actually. We're actually at a 10 unit disadvantage here. And they will almost certainly make it unless we can poison them.
Serve. On the move.
Right, so it's them that have already poisoned.
I am no one.
It's 44% chance and
Parthia's beating.
57, let's poison them.
I have done all you asked, my lord.
That's more just so that we can slow them down. Yeah, they can't reinforce and they can only move half their range, which when they come out of that stance will probably be to about here, I would imagine. So let's actually just have a look. What's our distance?
How may I serve Parthia?
Yeah, so bring that. Yeah, it'll probably be about here. They'll be able to make it too, so they'll not be able to reinforce them. So that does buy us some time. We are going to want to buy a couple more units though now.
At your command.
Let's see. Still none of them. Right, okay. Well, I think we're gonna start the wrap up as we end the turn now here. Let's just check there's nothing else to do in this province. No. Right, well we've managed to get a decent way through so far. Oh, sorry, is that this guy? He's got a level up. Yeah, he has. Yeah, there we go. So, question of the day was what direction you think we should start expanding. I think we're going to start off by going towards Bactria, definitely, but aside from that, let me know what your thoughts are. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment and subscribe. Also, if you can, tell a friend. I've been Tartan Spartan and I will see you all next time. I'm obviously going to stick around just until the end turn. Goodbye.